Hello again, and welcome to the next exciting element in learning to become a 5-star driver. Let's have a quick review of the lessons learned up till now in this driver training series. Don't worry, it's a quick review. I can sum up the main point in a word. Let me ask, of all the parts that make up the human body, which one body part drives a car in any and all situations? It's your eyes. Eyes. Where was the driver looking while approaching this turn? They were looking at the turn. They weren't looking through the turn. When a driver looks at the turn, they will apply the brakes at the wrong time. More often than not, a 5-star driver will not even need to apply any brakes while driving through mountain curves at the proper speed and leading with their eyes. Many times a simple letting off of the accelerator prior to the turn will be sufficient. If there is a need for braking, brake before the turn. It should be done prior to the turn. Video clips used throughout the Creating a 5-Star Driver Beyond Driver's Ed series is of new and experienced drivers on actual driving lessons. At this point in their behind-the-wheel lessons, they have learned to apply the Cullington driving concepts in their neighborhoods and on busy city streets. You will see that driving on highways with cars coming towards them at faster speeds and in mountains is a new experience for them. Since it is new to them, they resort back to what Mr. Cullington refers to as looky-down-itis. Here are some examples of this bad habit of looking down even after they have been made aware of it in the around town driving. They resort back to it in this new driving experience.
Float your eyes through it. No brakes, no brakes. Float your eyes through it. Okay. You looked at the light a little bit.
Yes, I did.
Make your mistakes with me. I don't yell and scream like parents do. The space. Did you look at the edge of the road?
Yeah.
You see how powerful your eyes are?
Mr. Cullington is great about keeping the student relaxed and not expecting perfection early on. In this clip, he is purposely trying to force the student to get her attention off the lines on the road. He's playing a point game for how often she runs over them because she was real fixed on the lines. And watch the car ahead of them that does the same thing.
Oh, yeah. We're doing this for $100 a point. I didn't know if you know that. So a point for me. Okay. Oh, he was looking at the white light. Hey. Oh, just follow him over to see the white light. Oh, yes, you're going to hit it. So you have a little bit of a tension stuck on lines. You feel it. You feel it, don't you?
Yeah, because that's what the line is.
Really? So if there were no lines on the road, do you think you could drive on a road?
No.
Really? No gas? Oh, that's funny. You should say that. You see where the road goes?
Yeah.
And brake before the turn. Look through the space. And coast. No brakes. Look to your space. Are you looking down?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't want to fall off the road.
Okay. So what kind of a road do you have up here? Oh my gosh. There's no lines on this road.
So I can go all the way over.
No, it's a 2-lane road. So it's 2 lanes. People will be coming the other way. And when they come around the corner or they're coming towards you, do you want to look at the cars or the space?
Car?
No, because
So
what are
I
you going to
don't
hit
hit
then? Okay.
Oh,
Wrong
it seems like you should see the car so you don't hit it.
Yeah, do your hands follow your eyes?
Yeah.
So just stay in your space. And look at your space. Look through the space.
In the last video, the young lady mentions that she feels like she must look at the oncoming cars. Of course she shouldn't have to, and the new driver shouldn't look at oncoming traffic. They see the cars just fine out of their peripheral vision, and that's where they should stay. The fear of oncoming traffic at a faster speed on a 2-lane highway is common as seen in this next clip.
Put the car in the center of your lane. Are you afraid of the cars? A little bit? Okay.
And remember, the driving instructor should never play into this psychological fear by saying things like, "Don't go near those cars," or "Watch out for those cars." Now here is how to handle the dialogue for approaching cars. Notice the continual coaching to focus on the space.
Yeah, this is a blind turn. Expect a car coming around the corner.
Okay, so I want
Keep your
to...
speed and just stay in your space.
Okay.
So what happens if a vehicle does come the other way, do you want to look at the vehicle or do you want to look at the space where you're going?
Space.
Okay. And you just have to force yourself to look at the space. Excellent. And basically, we're just training you where to look. We're training you where to put your eyes and thoughts. And it's like,
I'm looking like, instead of looking straight in front of me at the concrete, I'm looking at the concrete like above me, or like or ahead of me.
yeah, okay, but from here, this turn goes to the right. Which way does the next turn go? I mean, from right here, can you see which way it goes?
Left?
Now, how did you go through this turn while looking a quarter mile up the road?
I don't know.
That's what it is. That's naturally, right? You naturally went through the turn. You want to be a natural driver to the end of the road. Keep your eyes all the way to as far up as you can see. If a cow was standing in the road, a quarter mile up the road, would you want to know it now or right as you got up on him?
Now.
All right, you want to look at the cars, the fence, or the space?
The space.
Look at the space. Nice.
No brakes.
No brakes?
No, it's not that sharp. If you look through the turn, it's not that sharp. Okay.
Now this is fun mountain turns. This isn't something like, you know, high mountains, cliffs off the edge, that type of thing. These are fun, good mountain curves for you. So two things in the mountains. You want to look through the turn. Where does the turn take you, not where does it start? And then secondly, Jake, feel the speed around the curves. You should feel if you're going too fast or too slow. Okay? Good, your speed's perfect. Look through the turn. Where are you going to be in 5 seconds? Good. Good. No gas, no brake. Look through the turn. Good. Good. A little bit of gas. So if you're looking through the turn, as far up as you can see where it goes, then your mind does the math on the curve and you can tell if your speed's good or not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Don't change a thing. You're good. That guy didn't look through the turn, did he? Good. Look where you want to go. Good. A little bit of gas. A little more. Does this feel a little sluggish to you? Yeah. You can feel it, huh? Good. Good. Now let off your gas. Let gravity do its thing. Look through the turn. Good. Is this starting to feel a little fast?
Yeah.
A little bit of brake in the straight part. Good. Let off. Look through the turn. No gas. Good. Your speed's good. Look through the turn. Nice. See how good that feels? Feels like the right speed. Good. A little bit of brake here. A little more. Now let off. Nice. Okay, these are little wake-up bumps. Good. Check your mirror. He's back there. A little slower. A little slower. We're going to make a right. Good. A little slower. Pitch your car to the right, all the way over. So if this guy behind us wants to go left, you gave him room to do that. Check and see. Good. Here we go. Always glance when you turn onto a new highway like that because they come fast around that blind curve back there.